Good morning everyone, and welcome to my third day of Dubai. Today is looking relatively hectic already. Woke up in the most beautiful hotel, drove the RS6 to my friend's house, picked up his F12, and as you can see now I'm walking through the biggest collection of Ferraris that I've ever seen. And today I'm joining the Ferrari Owners Club, driving from this Ferrari garage in Dubai, and we're heading to Abu Dhabi. And as I said, I'm in the F12. Now this F12 has IPE exhaust and sounds absolutely insane. I mean, just look at all these cars behind me. It's absolutely madness. If you like Ferraris, then you're definitely going to enjoy today's video. There is GTOs, Speciales, F12s, TDF, LaFerrari. There is just pretty much everything and anything. I'm going to go grab myself a coffee, and then yeah, we're going to head off driving to Abu Dhabi with all of these cars. I'm definitely sure it's going to be some epic sounds along the way. Yeah, that is the startup of the F12 with the IPE exhaust. Everyone's starting up. It's going to get very... It's going to get very loud, so I'm going to jump inside the car. Such a bastard. Yeah, I think it's best to jump inside now. Now that's a sound. That is a sound. So we're just now heading to Abu Dhabi, and as you've just seen before, it is absolute madness. I mean, I think really only in Dubai could you see such a big Ferrari convoy like this. There is just cars flying every side, LaFerrari, GTO, Speciales. To be part of the convoy is absolutely epic. And amongst all of the cars, I think this F12 that I'm in is definitely one of the best sounding ones with this IPE exhaust. Wants to play a little bit. As I was saying, everyone's having a really good time. The downshifts on this sound just absolutely spectacular. Yeah, lots going on. So I'm gonna look ahead now. So we're just having a small stop off at a palace. This is the Royal Auto Gallery, and we have convoyed here. I mean, there's a LaFerrari there. Just check this out. I don't even know how to put this into words. Now, first of all, what is going on here is just absolutely mad. I mean, the cars, the convoy that we're in, it's unreal. I've never seen anything like this. I've definitely never been part of anything like this. But what's inside here? Now, this is a private place. You can't just come here. It's kind of invitation only. There's just the most rare and unique cars inside here, and he's got a load of aircraft hangars full of every car you can imagine. Yeah, I honestly just don't know how to put this into words. You kind of need to be here to really appreciate it. But let's go inside and I'm going to show you guys around quickly. Obviously everyone's in there at the moment, so it's quite busy, but I will do my best to show you all the amazing stuff in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is walk you all around very quickly, as quickly as I can, because there's so much to see. Obviously I'm not going to explain everything. I think most cars are self-explanatory. There's quite a few LaFerraris, or two here, one down there. I mean, just check this out. This is just absolutely unreal. I've personally never ever seen anything quite like this. And over here, my particular favorite, the P1, which I'm still waiting to drive one day. Got the Sterling Moss, and right behind me it's got the Chiron, which is the centerpiece in here. Sweep you round to the left, a couple of Aston Martins. Okay, going past the Astons, we've got a small Bugatti collection. Very casual. Loving this, the carbon with the orange. Actually, I'm going to go around the front. Probably much better view for you all. It's just unreal. What a collection. And this is all from one person, by the way, that owns all of these. And there's the one I want to drive, the 918. Still waiting to find one to drive. No luck just yet. This thing, don't know what that is. Carrera GT. GT2 RS. I've personally never seen anything quite like this before, especially from one person. Not to mention all of the cars that we have outside as well. It's just, it's completely another world, and apparently he kind of swaps them around what he feels like he wants to see at the time. I guess that's what you do. You have your friends over and maybe you want to show off some different cars. So yeah, I think now I'm going to head back outside, jump back in the F12 and head off to Abu Dhabi. It like barks. Welcome inside the F12. We've just left Abu Dhabi Yas Marina racetrack, and I didn't do any filming inside because it was more to socialising today and there wasn't too much going on. Yeah, I'm going for my first ever drive in an F12. I've been waiting to drive an F12 since forever, since it's come out, and it's taken up until now for me to be able to go for my first driving one. And what an incredible F12 I get to try as my first one with the IPE exhaust. This thing just sounds unreal. Oh. Shit. I was only doing 90 then. But it was like, oh, what a feeling. The crazy thing is, well, the funny thing is, like, so we just heard the F1 cars, and this sounds better than the F1 cars at the moment. So back to the F12. So I'm just trying to think now. I've driven the GTO, as you all know, and for me, up until now, the GTO and the 430 Scuderia were the best sounding Ferraris I've ever driven. But this, with the IPE exhaust, I think might be the best sounding Ferrari that I've ever driven, even against the GTO. I mean, beating the GTO maybe by a very, very small amount, but this does sound absolutely epic. I can't really put it into words. I don't know how it would come across on camera, but as an experience, what I'm having now, it's just making me smile like an absolute child. So my plan was now to end today's video in the F12, and it's getting dark, as you can see as well. But now, after driving this for a couple of minutes, I've got a strong feeling I'm going to need to borrow it again in the coming days. Most of it down to this exhaust.